Hi, it's Barb. I have a small haul. I went to Target, Dollar Tree, and Menards. Be right back. At Menards, I bought a piece of slat wall for the garage. I think I need one more piece. I was kind of thinking I would, but I wasn't sure whether I could put it across like the three studs like I wanted to, or I was going to have to more center it across two. Luckily, we were able to get it across the two, so I think I can put one more piece in because it'll take up less space than if I had to center it. um, so, and I bought different slat wall hooks for out there. But this was just a 1-inch one. I bought this for inside the room here. I think mine are longer than this, and I wanted some that were a little bit shorter. But I'll probably need another package of the double hooks for hanging like shovels and stuff on. But Amazon, I bought this Oracle 651. It's transparent. I'm making labels for some of the containers. I have a set that's going to have to actually sit outside, that's going to have gardening stuff and whatever in it. So I wanted to cover, I made labels on my Joy, but I wanted to cover them with the 651 that will stand up to the outdoor weather. So I'm going to just cut these in squares to cover the labels that I made on my Joy so that they don't run and peel off and whatever, because those ones were not weather resistant, the writable ones. Dollar Tree, I bought, good, I said I don't think I bought either of these colors last week. This one is eggplant, and this one, I call it gray. I'm not sure what they call it, but I bought those two. I thought they'd be nice fall colors. I was looking for some fall colors for me. And I bought two pair of scissors. I bought the one with kind of the, I want to say turquoise, but maybe it's teal. But it looks more blue to me, so I'm going to say turquoise handles. And I bought a pair with red handles. The red handle ones I left in the garage. I wanted a pair that I could just leave out there in the garage, so that if you're opening something that, I don't want to have to run in the house, get scissors, and then remember to bring them back. So I'm going to just bring out one of the hooks and hang. I'm going to put one of the slat wall hooks up and just hang them on the slat wall so that they're there. And then at Target, I found this in the Bullseye Playground. It's removable contact paper. I'm probably going to need a couple more rolls, but like I said, I'm hoping to move my craft room downstairs, and I have a couple of black bookcases, and right now there's like a white and black background in the back, and I want to cover it with this to kind of bring that turquoise element into the bookshelf. And the bookshelf is black, so I think this with the black and the turquoise will look nice. But I'll probably need a couple more rolls because I think I'm going to have to go this way in strips. And I think to make that fit, I might need at least one more roll. I might buy two because I'd rather have too much than not enough. So I'm hoping to do that soon. That was at the Bullseye Playground. The next two items won't be at the Bullseye Playground, but I just needed some of the, this is like refill strips for your command hooks, just the sticky part. Some of them I'm reusing, and some of them I have, the adhesive is really old, and it doesn't want to stick. So I needed some replacement, and then I bought these Golden Girl page clips. I seen them, and I'd seen them one other time, and I passed them up, and I hadn't been able to find them since then. So when I seen them again, I'm like, I'm buying them because I regretted passing them up last time, so I didn't want to regret it again. I have a set of stamps that are kind of Golden Girlish, so I think I'm going to do a planner layout for Golden Girls. And then the rest, well, but the next stuff is from the Bullseye Playground. I do have one more item that's not, but this stuff is loaded into it. I bought this little sign for $1 that says, welcome to our patch. I'm not sure if I'll use that one for fall or if I'll use it for Halloween. I'll probably use it for fall, I'll be honest, because Halloween I tend to go a little more Halloween-esque. I bought this Hello Pumpkin. I thought about buying a few more of these just for $1, just to be able to paint them myself, but maybe I could find rounds cheaper than that. I don't know. Probably if I bought them in bulk, I probably could. But I thought this one would be cute at the end of a bead strand for fall, so I went ahead and picked that one up. And I picked this one up basically because I thought I could paint over that, because I don't care about the coffee. I just want to paint over it and put something else on it for another season, maybe Halloween or something. So I have a hard time, you know, some of the wood stuff is expensive. This is more of a MDF type stuff. I think I could find maybe cheaper, but more for like the blocks. Those are really expensive, so because they're a little thicker. This probably isn't real wood, but it would work. So I might try to pick up 1 or 2 of these every week so that I can use them for different seasons and just put them in my tiered tray stuff that I want to DIY. This one I just like just how it is. Homemade apple cider. I was going to buy one of the other tags, but it had a similar saying to this, and I went with this one. And this is kind of the perfect little size for my tray because my tray is not huge. And then I thought these little pumpkins would work cute there too. They were $1 a piece, so I wasn't going to buy them. And I thought, I have a lot of pumpkins. I'm like, some of my pumpkins might really be too big for my 3-tiered tray. So I went ahead and picked up some. If not, I can kind of mix and match, because I'll probably I could use pumpkins during fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving, but I like to pack everything away with that season so that I don't have to try to find them the next year. Otherwise, what I would have to do is after Thanksgiving, make sure I put in fall, because that's first. But there were like 4 different ones. There was this tall black one, the orange one. I don't think you can see them there. I was going to say maybe I could make them so you could see them. This kind of little green one and a little yellow one. I kind of wanted to hold up the orange one in comparison. As you can see, it's a little bigger than, it's bigger than this one, but it's not as tall as the black or brown one, whatever you wanted to call it. So I thought I would use those in my fall tray. And then they had these trays that I bought last week. Last week I think I bought them in kind of a green color. I wanted the gray. The gray they did not. Actually, this is the only color they had this size in this week was the white. And I needed some more for arranging my cat food, so I picked up 2 packages of 2. So that's it. Hi, Barb. It's Barb. My comfort pack today. I just have a couple of items that came in the last few days. They both arrived today. I ordered this on Amazon. It's the Cricket Joy Smart Label Vinyl. You can write on it. You can have your Cricut write on it, actually. You could do it freehand, but I let the Cricut do it because it writes neater than I do. It was $3.99 on Amazon a roll, which normally I think it's $8.99. So I bought 5 rolls because I use that quite often. Clearing my messages there. And then my auto ship for the Say It With Style arrived today. This is the end of March. It was today's special from Crafter's Companion, and this is the first auto ship. It comes with card blanks and envelopes. Looks like there's a few different colors there, as you can see. Comes with some cardstock. This is kind of just the right size to stamp out the stamp sets. Came with some baker's twine and satin ribbon. And then this one came with a couple of little dies. The main set came with dies that coordinate with the stamps. These are ones that you can add. It says love and you. Don't know how easy that is to read on camera. It was easy for me because the camera reversed it for me, so I could tell what it was. And these big dies coordinate in with the stamp sets really well. Here's the stamp and stamp panel. This one was called All About You, and this was the stamp set. There's a die that will cut out these individual stamped images that came with that bundle. I did do a kind of demonstration of the original set when I did it. I'll have to get these ones. I've been trying to stamp out some of them, each of them, and then cut them out. I've got a bunch stamped that I haven't cut yet, and then I took some little 9-pocket sheet protectors and stuck them in the big binder, and I'm putting the individuals cut out ones there because I think it'll be easier for me to use it if I have some ready to go. I'm just going to real quick grab the bundle that it originally came with. This was the original binder. This that was style, and it came with these 2 die sets. My little note about where to catalog them is still on there. So you cut those stamped images out with that. So, and you can just add the thing right in here, the stamp sheet. But what I'm doing is, I'll show you this page one page that I did. I used those baseball card sheet protectors. I just put them in there behind the stamp panel, and I kind of made notes of ones that I didn't have any in there, just so that I was making sure I was leaving myself enough room. But then as I have any that I don't use, I can leave in here, because then I can flip through here first and see if I have one that will work. I want to kind of do them up in multiple colors, and that way when I'm making a card, especially if it's a quick card, it's nice to have things like that all prepped ahead of time. I still have stuff on my desk from my last haul, which is actually going to be the first part of this video. I spent some time out in the garage today, so I was trying to organize things so that when I get a shelf, I can just pull the things out, put the shelf in, and then put the things that were in that area right on the shelf so that it's a little quicker. We still do on the back wall need to pull down some shelving that was on the wall. There was just like two things. I asked my husband, I said, can that come down easy? Because I want to put the standing shelves right against the wall so that it gives it more room for the car as well. Things are actually going to take up less space once I get all done than it did before. So he's already said it's nice because now there's the stuff on the side, where the driver's side, there's not as much stuff sitting there because I've already put it on the shelves that I bought for that. I do need to buy one more piece of slat wall to hang a few of those items up better, but I can already see a difference, and I just wish I could finish it, because now that I've gotten started, I really want to see the end result. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.